Hello everyone, it is me, the King of Arcadia, and today we're going to be going over our Constitution. It's called the Pinky Promise. We have some laws that I wrote down. We have treatment of prisoners. Yeah, we have like huge paper trail, and all this paper is folded. I don't know what happened to it. But our paper trail is ginormous. We have some math. This is like my personal binder. This is what I put like. This is definitely an article of the Constitution. Oh, this is a document about our ground soldiers. You can't see it just yet. Okay, that's enough for this. Lots and lots of paper. Oh, this is another article, another law. And something else that I have to mention to you, we're actually the only micronation. I looked it up and I couldn't find any other micronations like this. We're the only micronation that we're the most likely to become a real nation, according to my approximations, according to my studies. But we're also the only micronation with a space program. And I know, is it Molossia that has a space program where they like, bye! Where it's like Molossia, where they send like those like little air rockets like 30 feet in the sky. We don't do that. We don't even send the thin little model rockets. No, we take wood and cardboard and we build a big rocket, with a cargo hold, and we built like 3 stage rockets. Here's just one of them, and these are not like, oh, and here's one of this paper making mad, and here's one of them, and these are not like unrealistic plans. This is so possible because it's just using a wooden frame with cardboard panels on with adhesive. And then this is another article. So we're gonna just rip this out because I don't have time to be opening it. Okay. Okay. So that is all we're going to be doing right now. So I'm going to just sort this out a little bit. All this. Oh! But we have plenty of files and documents that just go over so much things. If we were to get like, if there was a court case about us, it would be so easy to prove us innocent because we would just have so much files and documents dated with literally everything that there is to know. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna pack these away. Okay, now we're gonna get to the main topic. So I'm gonna start over here. So over here in this paper that is bundled up with this yellow paper clip. So right here it says the Arcadian school system. As you can see, it says schools. This is our school system. These are just some of the rules that I've laid out to promote the best learning. Okay. So the Arcadian school system has many rules, and I did not even finish writing all of them, but we have a lot more paper, so don't worry. So the first thing I wanted to emphasize was fitness, school fitness, because this country, America, school fitness is lacking. It's lacking. I'll put up some videos of back in the day.
A California high school has the well-nigh perfect answer to the president's call for physical fitness. Stan Laprati, physical education director at La Sierra High School, has developed a program that assures every student of physical excellence. Exercise on the grip swing puts muscles on the least athletic. Extension push-ups are among the toughest of the drills. As an incentive to excel, the color of the shorts the boys wear is determined by their ratings on performance charts. Some requirements for top ratings are stricter than for Annapolis plebes. A lad who has mastered the pegboard will find a military obstacle course a snap. 200 schools across the country have adopted La Sierra's program of 15-minute daily competitive exercise. On a hot day.
So, anyway, school fitness for male students, because of course you have to split them up because, you know, menstrual cycles and stuff like that. We want to have a fair environment. For male students will include 20-foot pegboards. If you fall off the pegboard, what happens? You get seriously injured. 20-foot pegboard. 1/4 mile track. So it's like 1/4 of a mile. So you run it 4 times and then that's a mile, which that's actually a big track. Sword fight and club swinging, because, you know, that's like an ancient workout. For female students, we'll have a same track, club swinging, and a 20-foot tire run. And then that is what they will do. And then under here, there's more documents. I'll try to find the juicy ones. I'm gonna go. My dog is chewing because he will chew you out of a house. Okay, this is just some math. This is just sorry about that. Okay, so now over here, now this is the good stuff. So right now, Kibblefort Research Center. This is about our space program. As you can see, that is our old logo. I didn't even finish coloring it. I'll give you our revised one on the screen right now. Anyway, Kibblefort Research Center. And then this is our mission, and this is the insignia for our mission. Almost every manned rocket ever made has three main parts. What I wanted to do was, I didn't actually know, I had to think of what main parts there were. So I left it blank, and then I wrote them down, and I was like, oh, I wrote 4, so there's 4 main parts. I wrote 3 main parts, so 3. I should put that in there. Has 3 main parts. Small thrusters for rendezvous, heat-resistant paneling for reentry, and life support systems. If you don't have that, like, you're not going to survive space. Sorry. There you go. For Project Imagination Gateway, we will first be sending an animal to space. We are now working on a lot more complex missions, such as a rover to Mars, which I also have documents about. Maybe they are in here. Lift stage. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, okay. But you can actually see that. That's pretty good. That's a diagram. Lift stage. Oh, bunch of paper. The lift stage is a very important part of our mission. On this launch, we need a simple computer, one that can release the first stage when it's done burning. Okay. So as you can see, this is all labeled. So we have, it's hard to read like this. So this is the main thruster. These are smaller thrusters that just help us during ascent. These are, I actually don't even know what these are. Let me see. These are simple computers that will release this stage once we are done burning. Okay, yeah. One problem that we faced was material to build the rocket from. We had already decided to build the rocket out of cardboard, but we couldn't find a cardboard tube big enough. So we thought of a solution, and let's tell you our solution because we are a city of innovators. By taking wooden stakes and cutting them diagonally, and of course like gluing them together diagonally to create a triangle almost. By gluing the cardboard to the wooden beams, we have efficiently made a cylindrical rocket. So it's going to be like an octagon, but that's essentially a cylinder. Cardboard is a material of choice, but it is not very good against the elements. Because of this, we need a heat shield. Our current heat shield is made of aluminum. Although aluminum is heat resistant, it melts at 660 degrees. So it's not that heat resistant, but it is heat resistant enough for the purposes we need to use it for. Okay, and that is our second page. Now, this is some research. Now, this is some actual research. So we wanted to have liquid fuel. Solid fuel would be better for our purposes, but I just wanted to have some fun with some liquid fuel, and I want it to be apple juice. I'm thinking, how do you burn apple juice? So this is just our research on how we think apple juice can burn. By spraying a mixture of apple juice and fertilizer, mist, then igniting it, we hope to make thrust. So we hope that it will ignite because it's oxidizer and sugar. Mix, ignition, is a lot of power, and that, like, yeah, okay. By putting apple juice into an expansion valve and igniting it, hopefully it will ignite, you know, like normal, and then the pressure in that valve will build up and then shoot it out the nozzle. Also, this is American Eagle. I'm wearing American Eagle socks too. I just think it's comfortable. Okay, now this is an old one. Now, let me tell you something. We haven't always been Arcadia. Before there was Arcadia, there was Pluto. I was actually so obsessed with becoming the president of Pluto because I wanted to be the president so bad, but America just did not live up to my expectations. So I was like, a fictional place, Pluto. So this is our first constitution of Pluto. And look, what does it say on the side? I'm gonna read it. The United Planet of Pluto. Pinky Promise. But now the Pinky Promise is something different. Here on Pluto, we see foreign aircrafts all the time, and they are so loud and disturb my people. So from now on, all foreign aircrafts are banned. And then I wrote that into law. You see how people sign this? Yeah, we wrote that into law. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just so fun to just do this. And like, let me get this straight. I am serious about nation building. I'm not sitting here just joking around. No, I am serious about building a nation that benefits you. And we need you. The names of the dishes below are simplified to be understood by English speakers. The names next to them are their Kibling Dino-Rexian pronunciation, which is our language, Kibling Dino-Rexian. We even have a form of writing. I give you the picture, right? Now, I didn't actually write the recipes. So a lot of stuff is unfinished, but we are serious and we are really likely to become a nation if the building blocks, if my plan in the beginning works, then we'll probably become a nation. And it's a pretty simple plan. This is the Constitution, or the Pinky Promise, should I say. To preserve the free and fair government, Arcadia will have a mayor. The mayor of Arcadia, blank. The mayor of Arcadia will have a set of powers to use, such as having access to the mayoral bank and the mayoral fleet. So the mayoral fleet is a fleet of like ships and like armies, you know, because sometimes it's like sometimes they want to handle war and I don't want to handle it and they can handle it for them. The mayor of Arcadia can pass laws with a majority vote from the country hall. The country hall can pass laws with a majority vote, but the mayor can veto it. If the mayor vetoes, the country council can keep him inside the country hall as long as they want to try and change his mind. That that will preserve the free and fair. Oh my God, wait. The mayor has to go to the country hall to declare war. The mayor of Arcadia cannot serve in office if he is a dungeoner. That's like a prisoner, but we don't have prisons, we have dungeons. You go to a dungeon if you do something bad. Once the mayor moves into the mayor's mansion, he can renovate it. I think I'm actually considering like stopping that because I have an idea for what I want to do with the mayor's mansion, and here's some inspiration. But like, I don't want people to change that. The mayor of Arcadia can control the Arcadian police department with the permission of the ruler, which is me. The punishment for racism is labor and dungeonship. Guys, I hate racism. Punishment for gross racism is arcing. Now, arcing is just like a little painful experience where we tie your hands up and you just hang on a chain for a little bit and then you get down and go back in the dungeon. You know, you don't kill people. Killing is bad, but capital punishment is approved, but no death, the capital punishment. Because we need you. We need your labor, so we're not going to kill you. Racism is the hate of a race for reasons not backed by evidence. So that's our definition of racism. It's like if you say, I don't want to say something that like racist people say, but like Black people commit most of the crime, then like you're probably not the best person, but that's not like racism because that's just a statistic. But if you say Black people commit most of the crime, therefore they all deserve to die, that's gross racism and that can send you to jail. The Rex. Now, if you don't know what the Rex is, this is actually the Arcadian newspaper. I'm not going to read it because it's my newspaper. But look, as you can see, I have the little illustrations of everything. Like I have a satellite from Arcadian Celestial Explorations, or ACE. I tried to make a Twitter for ACE last night, but it didn't work. It didn't work because I had to use my email, but my email was already attached to a Twitter account. Okay. So this document, this is actually an interesting one. This is for people who want to learn more about Arcadia, and my dad's here. For people who want to learn more about Arcadia, and they just have it all on paper. So we're going to read it. So climate, the Arcadian climate. Arcadia will have a mild climate with warm days in the spring and cool days in the fall. The climate is comparable to that of the North American East Coast, which is like, it's just off the coast of North America in a calm, it's called Sierragrass Sea, I think, because I looked it up. The name is, it's a cute little name, but I forgot. And this is actually the first page of the Constitution. Look at that. First page, so we're gonna read it. We, the people of Arcadia, are the free, because we are free, yes. The Imperial Senate, and this is before I actually had good names for Arcadia-specific things. So the Senate is just the Rainbow Friends, or the Happy Fishies, or the Rec Center, or the Country Hall. You know, well, the Country Hall is actually the lower version of the Senate for the mayor. And then the higher version, or the Happy Friends and the Rec Center, it's not Rec, it's Rex. Get it? Like King in Latin. Center is for the king. Hopefully you got that. Okay. But we used to also be an empire, but now decided that we are a kingdom, which is the same thing but different. Because kingdom just sounds so much more fairy tale-y than empire. Anyway, empire sounds more like with great might and engineering, which is what we, you know what, we'll get to that. The Imperial Senate of Arcadia will help the emperor or empress, because we have complete primogeniture, in all his or her decisions that will affect the people. And that still stands today. If I want to say we're going to raise taxes, then the Senate, or should I say the Rainbow Friends, I have to go consult them about it, and they have to tell me if I can or can't. Bloodless coups replacing the reign of an emperor or empress with another is a legal practice with sufficient reason. So, like, for example, if I'm corrupt and I'm spending money on a useless war in Africa, siding with terrorists, and you decide to coup me and you don't kill me and I am without a scratch on me, then you get to legally have the government to yourself. And of course, the Constitution will still be active. You cannot revoke the Constitution, but I will be out of power, and now you can have better ruler than me. Sufficient reason questioning an emperor or empress's legitimacy is the emperor not following the Book of Think. So we have a book, and this was like back in the day. So of course, and I was young and dumb, so this stuff is going to sound a little crazy, but we are at the end of the day, we are serious about what we are trying to do. The tax system must stay at just 1% of the taxpayer's wealth, and that will stay. That is just, if you have $100, guess how much you pay? $1 a month, because it's 1%. Like, we need our money. The court cannot make a decision without the imperial scholar's help. So it's either me or an imperial scholar. The style of the Arcadian economy will be Bob the Builderism. Right here. Not communism, not capitalism, but Bob the Builderism. That means we do it ourselves. The military, British over here, will be made of people chosen by the emperor or empress. The political parties from the capital cities of Arcadia can replace the throne. The crown can spend as much money as it wants from the sock bank, which is just their own personal fund. And then this, again, is our document for everything that you want to know. So as you can see, this is the Arcadia English version, rainbow, little Arcadian insignia by Jackson, which is my name. But my imperial name is Isaac. That's my middle name. I just thought it sounded better, like King Isaac sounds better than King Jackson. Arcadia will be an island made of trash. You see, 35 billion plastic bottles are thrown away. You know, there's like 35 billion plastic bottles are just like floating in the ocean. Not right now. Probably right now, actually. Let's say it takes 5 plastic bottles to make 1 square foot of land float. In that case, we would have 7 billion square feet of land if Google was not lying to me when I did math on the Google calculator. Which is a lot of land. Like, that's bigger than like a continent. Like, that's actually so big, wouldn't even fit on Earth. We have to put some land in space because it's just gonna be that big. Probably not gonna. We're probably not gonna collect every single plastic bottle, but like if we just collect the ones from America alone, most of them, or even a minority of them, that'll still be a good chunk size of land that we can have a government on, that we can have a civilization on for you. Covering 7 billion square feet of land with soil would clearly be very hard without destroying ecosystems. But my research has told me that one of the largest causes of waste is the excavation of soil on construction sites. So we will take the dirt from construction sites and put them through an enrichment process. That means cleaning them and then putting things like fish compost material in them, and then putting worms in them in the dirt, which will make the dirt nice and nutritious, which we can then use to grow all our food and walk on, people our feet. I think I'm a pretty good thinker. You know, I think I should be hired for like anything really. There's the second page. 26 minutes. Wow, let's wrap this up. The soil in its final resting place. That was just from like this one. Okay. Ecosystem. You see? Ecosystem. The Arcadian ecosystem will feature animals like deer, bison, bear, raccoon, beavers, wolves, butterflies, squirrels, foxes, prairie dogs, ferrets, horseshoe crabs, bunnies, reindeer, elk, weasels, and the Arcadian garden dog. The Arcadian ecosystem will feature plants like corn, oysters, mushrooms, potatoes, peppers, nettles, honeysuckles, apple trees, almond trees, bamboo, coral honeysuckles, sunshine mimosa, blazing star, blue-eyed grass, and blue-steamed goldenrod, morel mushrooms, and chicken of the woods. Morel mushrooms, chicken of the woods. Blue-stemmed goldenrod. Messed up. Reading too fast. Anyway, that's the point. Let's get back. Now, this is actually a law that I signed. It said, bad people's rights, because we have to have, these are just the rights of prisoners. The bad people of the world will not have rights in Arcadia. If you're the type of person, genuinely, to kill people or sell drugs, you'll go to jail. You will go to jail. Know that. Bad people who do things like racism, murder, bullying, and endangering others will not have human rights. Yeah, if you speed on the... Oh, there's a special place for people who speed. I hate people who speed. And drunk drivers, special place for you. Sick to my stomach, fam. Oh, Kibblefort Research Center. Okay, we read through all this now. Oh, what's that? What's that rainbow one? I saw a rainbow. We're going to read that one first. Oh, this is the revised Constitution. Oh, no. This is the Book of Rights. It's a play on the Bill of Rights, but books are more magical and dreamy than bills. Like, who likes bills? I like passing bills, but paying them? The King Plato the First. The funny name, Plato. The First. Cares deeply about the rights of the helpless. So to protect the animals that will inhabit this island, I will write the Book of Rights. Probiotics cannot be used on animals to prevent sickness. They can only be used when treating sickness. Owners of animals must live in the habitat. Oh, yeah. I actually quit this Book of Rights because I drew this and I found it scary. So I quit this one. And I have to make a new one, which I have, but not right now. So now this is a even more new and improved mayoral rights, mayoral fleets. The mayor of Arcadia will hold mayoral power. The powers of the mayor will include: the mayor of Arcadia will be commander-in-chief of a small military consisting of Barnacle Boy Fleet and a small O-Force fleet, a small Picnic Boys fleet, and then that's it. So I have lots of documents to revise because this is the first time I'm actually visiting these in a while, you know, because Arcadia has been slowing down, but we're trying to pick it back up. We're going on 30 minutes. It's going to be a handful to edit. Okay? So now we have this document. This is just everything that our ground force soldiers will have. So we're going to have helmets and knee pads for crawling through stuff. They're going to have a knife for doing stuff, and a pistol for doing stuff, and a gun for doing stuff, and a med kit for saving people. And let us get through this little clump of papers, and then I'll have lots of paperwork. Wait, I just found some more Constitution. Yep, I did. I very much did. Well, so what should we do? So I have another Book of Rights. So much paper. So we're just going to read all these really quickly. really, really quickly right now, okay? And I'm going to end this video and I'm going to edit it, and then I have a lot of paperwork to do. It is busy. Oh, yeah. And then I have to text my brother things I want from the grocery store. The King of Arcadia has ordered to close the Friendship Gateway. I forgot what our gate was called. We have a, our border has a gate, the Friendship Gateway. Due to rising crime, we will keep departure flights open for 2 weeks. The closing of the Friendship Gateway will not affect tourism and will only affect immigration. That is just like a straightforward document right there. We close the Friendship Gateway. And of course, this is again the rocket. Just look. And this is our new logo for Ace. Oh yeah, and this is our possible names for our space capsule that we're going to put our mouse in. So I have 2 names that I have on this paper, which is Prodigy. I think we're going with Prodigy, and Friendship. Okay, I just have to tell my dad something. Okay, put that on the floor. Next paper. The healthcare consent statute regarding minors. People under the age of 9. I refuse. This is the new and improved Constitution, the Pinky Promise, with a drawing of a robot, which has become part of our insignia, robots, because they symbolize innovation. Okay, this is something I will read. This is another document regarding something. Citizens of Arcadia are welcome to forage on any land, but you must ask the landowner to pick each specific plant. All government land is completely public. When planting food in the wilderness, you must first need to obtain your wild cultivation card and badge. And I'll show you. That's the wild cultivation badge that you will wear and the wild cultivation card that you will hold. I have so much work to do today. It's crazy. Treatment of dungeoners. Depending on the level of the crime, dungeoners may not have human rights. They will have dungeoner rights. Of course, they're still going to be fed and kept in up to par conditions, but it's a punishment. Okay? It's not rehabilitation, it's a punishment. In the case of someone executing an action that puts themselves and no one else in danger, they are completely within their statute of limitations. So if you want to jump off a bridge, go ahead and do it. No, okay, well, don't kill yourself. But if you want to do something dangerous for fun, go ahead and do it, because that's your freedom. But if you want to do something dangerous for someone else for fun, don't do it, because then you're endangering someone else, and you can't do that. Actions that endanger others are classified as gross negligence, which is not good. You can go to jail for a long time with gross negligence. I have the power to send you to jail for a long time. When people under the age of 18 execute actions that put them in danger, people can stop them. But you cannot stop anybody else unless they're trying to kill themselves. Okay, that is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got an idea of what Arcadia is, because I just wanted to go over all our documents that I have today, and I have a lot of revision to do on all these documents, so you won't see me for a while. I am so excited to finally be done. My dog's hair is all in my hair. Interesting. Anyway, I am so excited to be done editing this video. Hopefully you are enjoying it, and in the description there's the link to all like my Telegram and stuff like that. So yeah, and my website. So yeah, go ahead, go down to the link in the description and get everything that you need.